Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Beauty Mashaba. On the streets, they call me the Rich Aunt. I'm so happy to be back here on the screen. Thank you very much to everyone that has been subscribing to my channel. We have 45 subscribers and I don't take that for granted. Every subscriber is growth to my channel. So thank you so much. So today we are going to have a story time. So I have news. I actually have great news to share with you. I believe that you've subscribed to this channel because you enjoy everything that I share. So today I come bearing great news. So I was actually planning my week, and as I was sitting, I was like, maybe we can just quickly do, a quick video just to share the week that we've had and the great news that I got in this week. So as I was trying to plan my day, I was trying to plan my week. I normally light some candle and enjoy the atmosphere. So I'm going to do that as well. So this is a candle from Butterfly Moments Creations. It's an online platform that sells intentional living products. I'm one of the brand ambassadors there. So if you love products that speak to wellness and life, please do check out it's Butterfly Moments Online Creation Store. I will link it somewhere on the video. So the reason I'm lighting this candle is because I have seen God do wonders for me in this week. So your girl, the Rich Aunt, got a promotion at work. Yes, you heard me right. I got a promotion. I've been promoted. I am now a branch manager. So I was an assistant branch manager for almost a year and under 8 months. So in just a year and 8 months, I got promoted to being a branch manager. So from the 1st of September, I'll be reporting at work with a different job title and also a different package. So and this week I've been reading this book by Joyce Meyer, Never Give Up, and my journey at Capitec Bank has been the most beautiful journey I have ever had. I've been working for the company. It's 9 years now and a couple of months. So in May, I will be 10 years in the company. And it has been my dream. It has been my goal. It has been my wish and my desire that on my 10th year, I should be a branch manager. And because God is a God that answers prayers, is a God that hears the conversations that you have with yourself, the conversations that you have with others, and even those silent conversations that happen within you, God can hear them. And I am a living testimony of that. When I started my journey at Capitec Bank, I was hired as a client service champion. So if you've been at Capitec Bank, you are familiar with the first person that you meet at the door, the one that actually asks you, how are you and how can we help you? So that is where I started. That is a level entry at Capitec Bank, and I started there in 2014. That was the best days of my life, and to this day, working there, it's still one of the most precious moments that I treasure in my heart. It's one blessing that when I count my blessing, I count it 1,000 times. So my journey at Capitec Bank started in 2014. I was a client service champion and I was in that role for 6 months. After 6 months, I was promoted to a service consultant. Now, I tell you, I was so excited when I got that promotion within 6 months, and was like, okay, so this is the beginning of my journey. This is the beginning of my career. And I have always desired to become a branch manager. And simply because I've seen women do it, I've seen great women in my life do it. The first branch manager that I had was a white woman, and she was phenomenal. She was amazing at this role. And I just looked up to her and was like, one day I want to be there, especially because I see that it's a role that it's not mostly done by women, but because I saw women doing it, I thought to myself that I also want that. Then in my journey at Capitec Bank, I've worked at different branches, I've met different managers, and most of my managers have always been women. I've met phenomenal, hardworking, successful women, right? So when I saw them do it, I was like, one day I want to do that. And I saw black women do it, and I was like, one day I want to be that woman. And it has taken hard work, it has taken determination, it has taken showing up consistently in a manner that is amazing, in a manner that people notice you, people see you, people feel your energy. And that is how I continuously showed up every single day. 9 years, guys, showing up positive, showing up consistently, showing up with the right energy, showing up with the right attitude. And I tell you, that has played a part in me receiving this position today. I'm not going to lie and say it was easy. It was a journey. It was hard. I came across difficult times. There were times whereby I was faced with disciplinary, whereby it almost costed me my job. But when you walk with God, when you walk believing in who you are, people will always see greatness in you. And today, I am here. I'm a living testimony. So I was promoted after 7 or 8 years of being a service consultant. I applied for a role as being an assistant branch manager. So I got that role as an assistant branch manager, and this girl did the same exact thing, showing up greatly, showing up and becoming one of the best assistant branch managers they could ever be. Then, so I was promoted to a different branch as an assistant branch manager, and I got there. It was a new branch, it was a new team, and I got there and I did exactly what my role required me and even more. And in a year, I was noticed to be this great assistant branch manager. Then there was a branch that they actually needed to do a swap of assistant branch managers. Then I tell you, in the branch that I was at, guys, I was performing. The branch was doing so well. It was doing so great. And they were now transferring me to a branch that was not doing so good. And everything in me didn't want to go there. But my regional manager said to me, Beauty, I need you to go to that branch and do exactly what you have done with this branch. And I was like, okay, because that is me. I say yes to every opportunity. Even if I felt like it was not fair, now I go to the branch is doing well, and then now I'm moved. But I took it with grace. I went to the branch, I got them. The branch manager was heavily pregnant, so she was about to go on maternity leave. Then she went on maternity leave a month after I just got there. So in that first month, I gave myself time to actually get to know the team, get to know the branch, because they were offering other types of services that we didn't offer from the previous branch. So I had to understand that particular area, because as an assistant branch manager, I was actually measured in that specific service area. So I had to master it before she could actually go and on maternity leave. Then she went on maternity leave. Then I was left with the branch all by myself, and I had to work magic. I tell you, I worked with God, I worked with my team, and I worked with my mentors. Now I have people that mentor me in my journey, in my career, right? I have people that I just pick up the phone, and these are people that were my managers from way back, from when I started. So it's very important that you always build your network, you always build your circle with people that you aspire to be like. All my mentors are managers, are people that are above me. You cannot learn from people that are at the same level as you. You need to have someone that's a bit upper, or someone who's actually where you want to go. So I had those people in my contact, I had them in my phone, they were within my reach. So when I'm stuck with a problem, I'm quickly able to take the phone and say, "Hi, I was Poppy. Or take my phone, "Hi, I was Jeanette. And they are always available to help me." So in your journey, in your career life, be it in the workspace or in business, always have mentors, people that have already traveled the journey, and they are able to actually mentor you and get you to that point where you want to get. Now I got to the branch manager then left, and then I was left by myself with the team, and I was like, I have to make this work. One thing that my original manager told me was that, Beauty, this whole experience will either break you or make you. The choice is yours. We're giving you the freedom to do. Let's see you, let's hear you, let your results speak for you. And I tell you, it was a great 8 months ever. That branch was not doing so well. I took it from a branch that hasn't received a team award for over 4 quarters. It was a full year that the branch hasn't received a team award. So I got there. The first quarter, I was learning the people, I was learning the team, I was learning the process in the branch, I was getting used to the area and the type of clients that we serve. So I gave myself the full quarter to actually learn about the business in the area that I'm placed at, to understand the services, to understand the product, and most importantly, to understand the people that I will be working with. Because as a branch manager, you don't do the work. You have people that do the work, and those people, they need to be inspired, they need to be motivated, they need to understand the why. So I got there, and that is exactly what I did. I found my people. I built a team with my people, and I showed them the goal, and I inspired them, I motivated them, and they brought in the results. Just by showing direction, consistently so. Because you can show the direction once, and the minute you relax, they might lose it. But consistently so, I kept driving that performance, driving the cohesiveness in the branch, which is the reason why the branch actually did so well. It's because we became a team, we became cohesive. And I see myself as a manager. I saw myself within them, and I made sure that I work with them to get the results that we got. Then in June, we got our first team award. We were number 1 in the region. That was a moment that I had to take it all in. I was like, did we just, after a full year of not tasting team award, to actually be number 1 in the region? Then I was like, there's something about this girl. Then we got into the second quarter. First month, I was number 2. I was like, okay, because the branch actually had team award in the month of June in 2022, and the next quarter, until it was a full year, they didn't get it. So in month 1, I was like, okay, will history repeat itself? And it didn't. I saw us actually pushing harder and harder. Remember, when you achieve targets, the next month they come a bit higher. It means that you need to push a bit more. And that is exactly what we did. And we worked. Then my manager didn't come back from maternity leave, Nina. So there was another branch manager that actually got a job at another company. So now the branch was actually closer to my branch manager where she lives. So now she then, after maternity leave, they said she's going to that branch, meaning that her branch, my branch, was now vacant. We applied, we wrote the assessments, and I was up against experienced assistant branch managers that have been in a role longer than I have. And I applied because, the position was vacant. I was like, okay, God, we will see. And when I got the news that I got the position, I couldn't believe it. It took 2 days for it to sink in. My God, I cried. I cried because my hard work has paid off. This has always been my dream. It has always been my goal. And I worked hard for it. I worked hard. I made sure that I am different. I made sure that I stand out. I get happy now. I get happy. But my job always speaks for me. Before I open my mouth, the results are already showing. And I saw God coming through for me, fighting for me, and eventually on the 17th of August 2023, I got the news that I have been appointed as a branch manager. And I will share the video. I work with a team that knows me that content is very important, but that was not for content. That moment was captured so beautifully. It was captured so beautifully. I can tell you the time I got on the phone with the HR lady. Number 1, I was not expecting that call. And when I got a call, when she said, Beauty, I'm calling you to offer you the position that you applied for. Before I could even hear how much they're actually offering me, I was crying. And that time I'm in the banking hall. I'm on my workstation. And tears of joy came. And then my team didn't understand. Is it bad news? What's happening? And then we quickly had to move to the back office. And when I told them that I got it, That was the most beautiful moment of my life. I will share the video, but the most beautiful moment as well was when I broke the news to my parents. My father was so happy. He was like, sometimes our families don't know the miracles that we do at work, the things that we actually good at. And when I told my mom, she was so happy. And more than anything else, I'm happy that my hard work, my determination, my journey has actually paid off. And honey, from here, we're going all the way up. Definitely. So, yeah. So, besides the fact that I'm a branch manager, guys, I am also a brand ambassador of Butterfly Moments Creations. We produce intentional living products. I believe you can see my background. It's been sponsored by Butterfly Moments Creations. It's an online store that produces intentional living products. And one of the products that I've been gifted for my new journey as a branch manager is a Boss Up Babe Daily Goal Planner. I'm so happy. I'm gonna be using this from the 1st of September as a branch manager. And yeah, so please do check them out. It's Butterfly Moments Creations. It's an online store. I will link their link, and yeah, see what you can get for yourself. I have affirmation frames. I have the Boss Up Planner. I have the Boss Up Cup. I have the candle, and it smells so nice. So yeah, that was it that I wanted to share. So your girl is a branch manager.